This is growth does not leave room for your negative behaviors. So I've been having a lot of self-care lately. I've been doing a lot of things to work on getting myself to a place where I am more okay with who I am. And one thing that I've realized is that every single choice that you make in a day matters. Every single decision, every single time you decide to get on Facebook, you decide to spend time on video games, is taking away from being engaged with your life, with living authentically in the moment. And I think some of these things are important, especially as a coping mechanism, but at the same time, you have to understand that the goal should be to get to a place where you can be healthy enough to not need those coping mechanisms. A coping mechanism to me is something that you use to get through until you have a better solution. But the goal should always be to look for a better solution. It shouldn't just to be okay with having those coping mechanisms, with having those things that are just keeping you alive. There are some situations that we can change as people, and then there are some situations that we can't. But there's always ways to get closer to what you want. You might not always get what you want, but you can get closer to it. You can find ways that, they still get you the things that you need, but even if it's not exactly what you want. I think a huge part of my growth lately has been realizing that, an imperfect solution now is better than a perfect solution that never comes. And just doing whatever I can in each moment to work towards that growth. It might not fix the problem now. It might not completely get rid of my pain, but even if it makes it just a tiny little bit better, then it's worth that investment in myself to make that decision, to take that time and take that energy to work for my happiness. Because happiness is not something that just comes easily or naturally. It is something you have to work for. There is nothing that you can get in this life that will be rewarding without the effort that you put in to get it. So when you're in those situations, you just need to remember that it's all okay, even if it's not okay. It's okay to not be okay, but you have to acknowledge that you're not okay, and that there are things that you can do to be more okay. I want to clarify to everyone, I'm not saying, ignoring your feelings or just, like grinding and getting through the day. I'm just saying that if you're not taking the time to invest in those little silver linings that make life worth living, it never will be. So I'm going to end this video with some affirmations because I think we all need them. And we're gonna go into this holiday season with a lot of love in our hearts. So, I am love, I am light, I am gratitude, I am compassion, I am purpose, I have purpose, I make my own purpose. I decide what path that I get to walk down in this life that I live. Every decision that I make has an impact. Every decision I make takes me closer to the version of myself that I want to be. I am standing up for myself, and I am investing myself so I can be the best version of myself that I possibly can. And so I can see all the things in my life that I want to see. I am taking time, energy, and momentum to shift my life in the direction that I choose towards better and happier things. I am completely confident in my ability to change my life. I am completely confident in my ability to improve my environment, to improve my surroundings, to improve who I am every day through conscious intent. I am capable, I am strong, and I am willing to put in the work to change, to grow, and to thrive. And I will not be stopped. Thank you. Much love always. Namaste.